Hi, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I see you got yourself a Nothing Phone 2, or you are planning to get yourself a Nothing Phone 2, which is amazing because you are trying out new things, new products, new companies rather than just the old OnePlus, Samsung, iPhone. I really respect you for trying out new things. And I see you are looking for a case. So today I have four cases for you. The best overall case for Nothing Phone 2, the best transparent case for Nothing Phone 2, but it will get yellow. We all know transparent cases do get yellow over time. So yeah, we have that, and I'll show you a transparent case which won't get yellow. Yeah, the one which won't get yellow, and trust me, it won't get yellow. And then at last we'll have a second best overall case. So four cases, and actually there are not much options for the Nothing Phone 2 cases because yeah, not many companies make cases for these phones. Majority of the cases are made for iPhones, but it's good for us, not many options. Life is much simpler, and this will be an affordable case videos. So all the cases I'll show you today will be under 1,000 rupees or somewhere around 10 US dollars. So it will be an affordable, budget friendly case video. And now let me show you the first case, the best overall case. So the best overall case for Nothing Phone 2. This is a case which you might not be expecting, and this is actually the Nillkin case, the super frosted shield case for Nothing Phone 2, and it comes with like a hologram to identify it is a genuine product. And I understand what you are saying. Why this? Why a solid case for a transparent phone? It doesn't make sense, right? It will. Just listen to me. The reason why I picked this case as the best overall is because of the in-hand feel of this case when we put on this phone. The in-hand feel of the case is what matters the most. So as you can see, this case, it has slight texture to it, and this is a very premium feeling case. This is a hard case, a completely hard case, and this also happens to be the thinnest case for Nothing Phone 2. All the other cases are transparent, and then what happens is eventually the case gets thick. Now let me just put this phone on. It is very simple to put, and it is a very snug fit. And what do you see? The first thing what you see is it's such a nice feel. You don't feel like you have put on a case. There are cutouts for your glyph lights. As you can see, there are cutouts on the side of the case also. I have never seen this. The cutouts for the speaker and the USB-C are just so damn precise. This is for the microphone, the power button. It is so tactile. The volume rockers, it is so damn tactile. And the thing which really makes this the best case is, as you can see, there is this nice line of aluminium which is visible. So there is the bezel of the phone, the aluminium. So it just gives it such a premium feel when you look at your phone or when you are watching a video. And this feeling, doesn't come from any other case. So that is why I have given it the best overall case. There are, grips on the side also, so it makes the phone feel really grippy. You can just wipe it off with a damp cloth and it gets clean. I understand the internals of the phone are hidden, but there are three other cases which I'll show you. But I keep coming back to this case because of the in-hand feel. I've used a lot of other cases on iPhones, but there's nothing like this. The feel you get after holding this phone is just really nice, and that is why this is the best overall case, and I keep coming back to this case. And if you have a Nothing Phone 2, you have to try this case. Okay, the first case you can buy a transparent one, but you have to try this case, and the price of this case is around 899 Indian rupees or 10 US dollars. So it is not an expensive case. It also comes in white color, but I went for the black for the contrast one, and it is a phenomenal case. Take a closer look. Okay, now let's go to the second case. The best transparent case for Nothing Phone 2. You might be surprised, but it is actually the original Nothing bumper case which is made by Nothing, and right now its price is 499. It was officially launched at a price of 1800 Indian rupees, which is just totally absurd, but right now the price has drastically decreased and it is a great purchase. Now the problem is it is not available in all the pin codes. Like it is not available in my pin code. But if you can, and if you want the best clear case, it is definitely this case. And the reason is the in-hand feel. The in-hand feel of this transparent case is miles better than the other transparent cases which is made by third party. And yeah, this case will get yellow. So what I would say is use this case for like 3-4 months, and if it starts to get yellow, you can of course buy this Nillkin case and then you are set. So the best transparent case which does get yellow is the Nothing bumper case. I will link it down in the description. Definitely you can check out if it is available in your pin code. If you really want the best transparent case, this is the one for you. So coming to the case which is transparent but doesn't get yellow. Is there a case like this? You must be saying that this guy is lying. There's no case, no transparent case which doesn't get yellow, but I have one with me here. So this is a FOSO case. It is a transparent case with smoked blacked sides. So this case, the back is polycarbonate. This polycarbonate doesn't get yellow because this is hard. The side is TPU. TPU is the one which gets yellow over time, but this one is smoked. Smoked means dark. So it is already dark, and even if it does get yellow, it won't appear. Okay, it won't be seen that much compared to the one which is like full transparent. That one, even if it gets little yellow, it will show up, but this one won't. So let me just put this case on. This one is very easy to put. So as you can see, now of course this is transparent, so yeah, the transparency will be maintained. It is not like the Nillkin case. On the front you can see like this, that this is what I was talking about, that differentiation, that metal rim can't be seen in this, and you do get a very thick lip. As you can see, you get a very thick lip, so it is good for protection. Even here we have air bubbles, so for sound impact this is really good. As you can see on the back, looks really good. On the sides you can see it is smoked. That's why you do get this dual kind of, you know, finish, not just that one transparent one which doesn't look that good, to be honest. And the sides, the ports are really nice. The buttons are tactile. These are not as tactile of course as the one of Nillkin, but still really good. And this is the case which won't get yellow. You know, even after using it for 6 months, it won't look bad, and it really looks good actually. You know, when this is lying on the table like this and you see it from a distance, it looks really nice. And because of this smoked finish, it looks little different. It doesn't feel that cheap transparent case. But the in-hand feel is definitely not that good because, you know, plastic and TPU. Also the sides here where the junction is, there's a little ridge, and because of that it's not that nice to hold. That is why I recommend you to get the Nothing bumper case, because the in-hand feel of that is much better. These are made by third party. So coming to the price of this, right now this is selling for a price of 689, and this keeps fluctuating. I got it for the price of actually just 400, so the price keeps fluctuating. But this is the transparent case which won't get yellow. Okay, now coming to the last case, the second best overall case for Nothing Phone 2, it is actually the hybrid case. The hybrid case by Riggear. Now in this case what happens is the sides are like black and the back is the polycarbonate, which I just showed you with the previous case, but the side is pure black. What it does is the in-hand feel of this case is really good. The cutouts are perfect. As you can see, the side is soft also but firm, and this is also one of the thinner cases. Definitely the buttons are really tactile, the protection is good, and this is actually a very, what I would say, a professional looking case. You know, transparent cases are really not that professional, but this one, the sides being like proper black and the back is solid, this won't get yellow also because there is no TPU. This is also one of the best cases. That is why I have put it as second best overall case. The in-hand feel is good, there's no yellowing. The price is actually, it keeps fluctuating. The price is actually really good. It only costs around 379 rupees. Also happens to be one of the most cheapest cases for this phone. Really good. And this is the case which I'm gonna order next, and this will complete my entire, you know, setup of phone cases for the Nothing Phone 2. There's actually not much need to go for Spigen cases, the expensive 1300 1500 rupees case. These 4 cases will do it for you. This case, I would say, is like, that's why it is the second best overall. The in-hand feel might not be as good as the Nillkin case, but still you maintain the transparency and protection is also there. So this case definitely should be in your radar, and this also can be your first case. So that was it for this video, guys. Hope you liked it. The final verdict, these are the best 2 cases, no doubt about that. The Nillkin case and the Hybrid case by Riggear, both have really good in-hand feel. The in-hand feel of this one is, Nillkin one, is a little bit better, but you do lose the transparency. So just you can just pick whichever you like. Both are amazing cases. Best transparent is the Nothing official case. It will get yellow, but after 4 months you can buy one of these 2 cases. If you want a transparent case but you don't want it to get yellow, you have the smoked version. And yeah, these are the 4 options. Not many options, no need to buy that much expensive cases also. These 4 are really nice. Hope you guys like the video. Like and subscribe if you want to see such simple videos more in future. See you soon. Love you all.